Just hold up.
Test audio captioning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends from all over the world tuning in. My name is Liv, and now you can see me in the bottom left corner of the screen again because I rewatched yesterday's stream and I was thinking it was a bit weird to see me on top of the screen and the subtitles way over the other side of the screen. These aren't the best subtitles, but it's the best we could do given the situation. So we have closed captions on the stream now, and a new thing is that we've added emotes as well. These are the BTTV emotes, or Twitch TV as it's called, and I think you need to have the BTTV plugin installed if you're using Chrome, because yeah, I can use them and I can see them in chat as well. But basically, if you want to see which emotes we have, then all we need to do is type in the emotes command. And enough about that. Basically the most popular ones: Pepe Jam, Cat Jam, all that good stuff, lots of Pepe. And now, to mix it up a little in game, I'm trying to get a better blessing than this one I already have. 53 increased drop rate, but we can actually get the best roll, which is 75%. I like to try that. This is of course for the forever goal we have to get the Ravenous Void Gloves, the rarest item in the game, from Elder Gaspar in another monolith in the last ruin. So I've actually updated the information. You can basically check the information on the upper left corner of the screen every day when you're tuning in to see exactly what we're trying to accomplish in today's daily stream. So without further ado, let's let the game speak for itself. I just want to test the widget to see if this is working. Yes, this is great because now I can actually also hear when someone gives me a follow, and I can do a shout out, as all the cool kids do. Each monolith is different. The game has 10 monoliths. This is one of them, the Stolen Lance, with its own story, with different types of mobs you can encounter and also different types of modifiers. So this one is at corruption level 350, a bit less, yeah, not so much as in the last ruin, because we only need to farm the boss here for the blessing, for a chance of the blessing to drop, and also for a better roll. The bad thing about this blessing is that you can get the percentage from 35% up to 75%. So it's a very wide range, which means that I've already seen it drop several times, but the rolls, the percentages were lower than what I already have, let's say. This monolith is also a bit prettier. The maps are a bit more cheerful and colorful and sunny than the ones in Last Ruin. We actually turned the sound up, because the Last Ruin monolith has to do with the Void, and the Void is like this big evil force devouring everything in its path, ruining everything. And yeah, the maps are a bit more depressing, let's say. They're darker, they're damp, cellars with a lot of corridors. And in this one we are fighting a lot of Ospreys. Ospreys are some winged guardians of the god Raila, who kind of went a bit insane and wants to take control over the other gods. And he is the god of the sun, of fire. He's a bit inspired by ancient Egypt and all that stuff. So this is what we do in this monolith. It's called the Stolen Lance because Raila, that god, stole the lance of another god called Hiora. You encountered him in the campaign. Basically, he's the god of, I guess, ice and cold and frost, the north, blizzards and all that good stuff. There's also a god called Lagon, which we kill in the 8th act of the campaign. Well, we fight him. Cannot really kill gods, I guess. And also Majessa, who is the goddess of like sand and the desert and all that stuff, which we fight at the end of chapter 9 or act 9. Okay. We just check something really quick here. I'd like to also announce I'm going live on my personal Discord server, which you can of course visit by typing in Discord. You can see the invite right there. Come on, Hours, you're up early today. How are you, my friend? I just joined in myself and we've added some emotes actually. Pretty curious if everybody can see them, because I think in order to see the emotes you need to install the plugin for Chrome for the PTTV Chrome extension, the better Twitch TV as they call it. Otherwise it's a bit more difficult to add custom emotes without being a Twitch affiliate, and I think even then they give you like one slot, stuff like that. Very nice, very nice. How early do you wake up in the morning? At what time? I usually wake up at around 7, but sometimes I sleep until 8. Benefits of working from home, I guess. So I guess we can get some more stability going. It's the Stolen Lance monolith, a bit lower corruption, a bit more forgiving modifiers, let's say, so it goes pretty well. We don't get so lucky in the last ruin, that's for sure. Actually, see if I can move the webcam just a bit. Let's see if that's better, because it kinda left a space between the subtitle box and myself. I'm kind of a stickler for everything looking good visually. Are you joining in from mobile or from your PC, Common Hours? Because if you're on at your PC, I would actually ask you to test something. We've added some emotes to the chat. All those funny ones with Pepe the Frog and all that good stuff. I'm actually wondering if they work. I tried to test it from my mobile phone, but from the app it doesn't really work as intended. Which is to be expected, I suppose. Guess we can just get out of here and go to the next one. I like this monolith, it's prettier. When they make the Ravenous Void gloves drop here, just rename them something else, Touch of the Sun. I don't know. Their enemies have increased health and damage, no thank you. This one with the deadly ones. Sure, only if you switch. Only if you do that anyway. Don't worry about it. But I'm actually curious to see if, other viewers can actually use those emotes, or only me. Would be kind of silly. Ah, again, those arenas with many archers. The game, I've set the game on bright and not very bright, because this monolith is a bit more colorful. So I'm actually wondering if you can see the game well, or if I should increase the brightness. Not sure what streamer mode does on the other end, because it seems to also affect the brightness, make the game a bit brighter. But except this arena, which is under the sea, I guess, a Lagonian arena. Most of the maps in this monolith are cheerful, sunny places. Lots of fresh air. That's good. Seeing how much the stock market dropped yesterday and today, and how much Bitcoin dropped yesterday and today, and all those cryptocurrencies. Man, I just want to play the game. Just forget about everything else. What a day. Usually when someone asks me what day is it, I just reply, well, it's not Friday, so I don't need to know what day of the week it is. Cool, great. So if it looks good on mobile, then I suppose all is well. All is well. And I'm always saying when I'm starting my streams, the stream looks almost perfect now, or it looks perfect now, and we won't do any changes. But now I see, you see, I've moved myself close to the subtitles, let's say, because it's easier to follow. And I always get new ideas and new things to try, new things to learn related to streaming. So yeah, changes will still happen. So we're done, yeah. Yeah, there's actually this silly little website, and I can show you right now. Basically, is it Friday.net, I think. Hope I'm not getting any viruses. Is it Friday.com? Wow, okay. This is not what I think the site is down now. Is it Friday.org? Yeah, so basically this is the website. You go to isitfriday.org and it tells you if it's Friday or not. And they used to have advertisements as well. I guess a lot of people were visiting this website, so they were making a bit of money out of it. But I think it was a different domain before, it wasn't org. I suppose if you visit this website and it's Friday, it actually tells you yes it is. The internet is full of useful things, isn't it? My head is like 90% junk folder, just full of memes and all that crap. From years upon years of 4chan and 9gag and all that crap. Enemies have resistances. So actually, I don't know about this music. Maybe let's put something else on, because yesterday I was in more of a chill bass mood, but now I think we can listen to something more a bit like some trance, it says. Wrestler Rocks basically has these stations grouped on the type of music they play. They just play randomly from them. They say this is trance, but this sounds more like techno to me. Let me just put it a bit lower. And yeah, the website with the Easy Friday, sure. Kind of a meme website. So I guess a lot of people just share it between themselves. Like that one with let me Google that for you. If you don't know it, just Google actually, let me Google that for you. And it's a website where you can type in a search string, and when someone asks like a silly question they could find on YouTube, you can just send them that link, and the website will open with an animation of the Google search form. Googling it in for them. So actually, let me show you. I think I found how to move windows without dragging them. Let me Google that for you. It's another meme website. I guess this is the one, the first one. Let's see. Here, let me Google that for you. Last epoch multiplayer release date. Done. And now you can copy this URL or even shorten it if you want. And if I put it in the chat here, like this, you click on it, it's safe, don't worry. And yeah, there we go. You see the animation, because sometimes it's easier to ask others than search for something on Google. Here we are all friends, so we won't do anything like that. But I know at work people asking some silly questions when they could just Google it. And probably the search results will be nobody knows. Multiplayer release date, nobody knows. But we're having fun anyway. The Ravenous Void Gloves are like this MacGuffin, you know what a MacGuffin is in movies. There is always like this artifact or something everybody's looking for, but the MacGuffin itself is just a pretext for the story of the movie to unfold. So here our MacGuffin is the Ravenous Void Gloves, but actually there are other things happening as well, other things afoot. Yeah, sure. I'm kind of an rambunctious guy myself, making fun of people in need who want to know an information and are not well versed in the black arts of Google search. I know what you mean. I think too much work at home has turned me into an obnoxious guy. I've been working at home for 3.5 years now. Yeah, the better part of 3.5 years. So that was actually before the pandemic anyway. With only occasional stints in the office itself, so that's why I've started the YouTube channel. That's why I started streaming first on YouTube and then now here on Twitch. Actually interact with human beings, because it is what it is. Just me on the computer all day long. Kinda sad, but at least I don't live alone, so yeah. There's that. The objective is done, maybe get some more stability, but we're doing a good pace here. Sure thing. Can you type in exclamation mark emotes, you'll get a list from the bot with all the emotes available. There are 15 of them. You can just type in the chat exclamation mark emotes. And you can just copy paste one of them from there. You can just type colon, I think it's called colon, yeah. The 2 point sign to colon, and then I don't know, CAT. It should suggest it to you, but the cat gem one. Let's see if that works. Cat dance. Now you should type in a colon first. No, it doesn't work. Sad. Or does it? Let me check the Twitch dashboard. Oh, yeah, it's working. So apparently it's working. So apparently this is actually working, yeah. So I think it works without typing in the colon actually. I'm not an emote expert myself, but the first one worked, so thank you a lot for testing. I'm not sure if it shows in your chat because these are from an external website, and myself I had to install a plugin to see them. But that's usually how the cool kids do them. Like if I'm doing a jam, it is Pepe jam. Jam like this. This probably doesn't work, but if I go here, in the dashboard itself and I do Pepe jam, yeah, you can select it from here. So basically colon, and you just select the desired cat jam. Here we go. So it's working. Good stuff. Thanks a lot for testing. Hope it wasn't too much trouble for you and you're sitting at your laptop anyway. Why am I still in this echo? We're full on stability. Yes, so we have Pepe Jam, we have Cat Jam, and all the cool emotes. Well, what Twitch wants you to do is to become an affiliate and only stream on Twitch, and then they unlock emotes that work for you, they unlock a loyalty system that works for you. It's not for lack of trying from other providers like Streamlabs. It's just that Twitch makes it so hard to integrate it with their API because, of course, they want you to go with affiliate and not multi-stream or anything like that. Increased health and damage. I don't want that. Let me take this one. And after this echo, I suppose we'll be able to do the big bad boss. Earlier there was a guy on last epoch categories streaming with 230 viewers, something like that. Because I watch statistics for last epoch with viewer numbers, channel numbers, and sometimes there's a spike like this, like I don't know, 5,000 viewers, only because some streamer with a large following decides to try the game one day, play it for a couple of hours, and then it drops again. Not a lot of people following the game itself just yet. Yesterday the chief writer, the chief staff writer for a popular gaming magazine here in Germany, GameStar, his name is Maurice Weber. Maurice Weber is pretty popular on Twitch, and he did a stream mostly talking about Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal, and then for about 2-3 hours he played Last Epoch, a game he's actually a fan of, but he has a large following, and everybody in the chat was asking which game it was, so nobody knew what game that was, Last Epoch. They just started playing from the beginning, like a Necrolite, Necromancer kind of thing. That's weird. From 230 to 9. So probably he normally plays some other games. Maybe even something totally unrelated to the RPGs. And his viewers didn't want to see an ARPG and just left. Pretty weird, pretty weird. There's actually a lot of streamers when we're beginning, and they stream like 3, 4, 5, 6 categories, which is really, I guess, confusing for their potential viewers, for their potential, you know, first people joining that budding community. Kind of a more constant guy, I like to stick to what I decided upon. So it's Last Epoch, and sure, later along the line other ARPGs. Who knows, maybe even Diablo 4 when that comes out. But I'm not gonna jump from Last Epoch RPG to playing, I don't know, Crusader Kings or Call of Duty, or just give up and do Minecraft streams for viewers or whatever that is. Minecraft is an overly saturated game. Too many streamers and not enough viewers for all that. Really? It was something else when I checked out the category. Sorry, when I checked out the category, it was, I don't know, chill stream, Last Epoch, whatever. $200 bots, Jesus. I don't know, at least for me the emotes work. That's what she said. And yeah. One more fun thing to use, I guess. So, slow on hit. We can actually do him now. But common hours, can you actually see the emotes? Can you actually see the images or the animations in your chat? Or do you see just some text? Do you see just some text? I'm watching it, the closed captioner, and this is so funny. I'm trying to not speak so fast. I'm actually trying to breathe between sentences, but still, it's trying its best, I know. I see. No, I think the cool kids that use emotes from BTTV, it's a website, it's an external website with a dashboard. BTTV, Better Twitch TV. And I think all the cool kids that use emotes like that have a plugin for their browser installed in order to see them and post them. But that's okay. That's still good. As I said earlier, Twitch just wants you to become an affiliate and use their own tools and not use external tools. Because when you become an affiliate, you're not allowed to multi-stream anymore. Yeah, kind of become their prisoner. I'd rather multi-stream myself for a while, that's for sure. I'm interested in making this community popular and not in necessarily doing what Twitch would like me to do. Come on, man. You're dying already? This guy just dies so slowly. He just does a lot of dancing. So this is what an Osprey looks like, guys. It's one of the lieutenants of Braila. That's the god of the sun and fire and whatever. It's one of the bad guys in the story of the game. Yeah, so it didn't wrap. Going to keep current. I had to really be careful and click on keep current and not replace it, because it might be the best role we have or we get, let's say. So today and tomorrow a bit more relaxed stream with the Stolen Lance, this monolith, a bit more cheerful, a bit more colorful. And Saturday evening we're getting back into it with Elder Gaspar and the Ravenous Void grind. If we cannot improve our blessing until then, that's about 4 hours playtime for me on stream, where I'll have a lot of time to play outside of the stream. If we don't get better blessing for the increased cloud drop chance, then we'll keep the one we have. 52% isn't bad. 75% would be nicer. I wonder where Curiosity is these days. I guess he went back to Path of Exile for a while. I don't think someone who has time to play a game 8 hours a day, whichever that game is, would play Last Epoch for 8 hours a day every day, because I don't think there's enough content for someone like that. I'd play Path of Exile myself, but playing Path of Exile 2 hours a day or something like that, you don't get anywhere by doing that. So at least I've set myself this semi-impossible objective to get the Ravenous Void Gloves, the rarest item in the game, so I don't get bored myself. And it's kinda cool to watch as well. See that the Elder Gaspar death counter going up. Oh, I'm enjoying it. And I think it's almost time for the next patch, next content update, because 11 Power Games says they are doing content updates every 3-4 months, getting used to the release cycle of the wealth cycles. They are seasons or leagues, they're also called. So I think it's time for the next patch already, for the next content update. Increased mana regeneration. This is actually interesting, you know. But I need to add this 100% chance to cleanse all health. Mana regeneration wouldn't hurt. So let's try and do some ad hoc crafting. Mana regeneration, chance to find potion. Well, how do I remove this one? I guess we'll do a YOLO. Oh, never mind. I just shuttered it. GG me. I tried to at least use the rune of removal, YOLO, and maybe remove something else than the tier 6 affix, but never mind. It's no biggie, guys. You didn't see that happening. So yeah, we're farming stability, so maybe spend some more time here in the hidden oasis. Increase damage over time. Well, that doesn't do anything for me. I'll take that one and keep it for posterity. Arcane on block, increased physical damage. Not bad. Not. Different types of items dropping in different types of monoliths, that's for sure. So how is your hardcore necromancer common hours? Still alive? Still alive? Still getting it on, still breathing. Still don't know which character I'm going to play next, but I guess this character will still take me the rest of the summer. Get the Ravenous Void Gloves and also do the legendaries I need. Kill tier 4 Juro with him. I suppose legendary items are bound on character and cannot be exchanged. Increase cooldown recovery, speed, hidden damage. Again with the damage and health modifiers. Wonderful. There are these nodes that when you reach them, but of course they're not the start of the monolith web. I don't know what they're called, but you do that monolith and it rerolls. But I think only the rewards, I don't think it rerolls the modifiers too, right? There's one that rerolls the rewards for the echoes you did not do. There's another one that resets all the echoes you did, so you can do them again and get the rewards. I don't think there is any node that actually resets or re-rolls the modifiers. Well, sure. If you like playing hardcore, I mean, there are even Path of Exile players who prefer hardcore, I don't know why. Just get one shot in that game and you don't even know what hit you. I guess Last Epoch also isn't very friendly for hardcore characters, but at least you have a Necromancer. Because the boss mods and boss abilities aren't that friendly to melee players, let's say. Especially the Chapter 8 and Chapter 9 ones. With this character I did the Chapter 9 for the first time, and when I was fighting Majessa, I was like so happy I chose a ranged character. I chose a sorcerer, because with a melee character, killing Majessa, I guess it's a pain at that level and no awesome equipment previous characters. Yeah, I'm oscillating between a Necromancer myself and the Hammer Smite Paladin for my next character. I don't really know what to pick. I like playing Necromancers in other ARPGs as well, but I don't know how fun is this one in Last Epoch. Yeah, sure, you don't get one shot in Last Epoch. It's a different game, for sure. Oh, a dinosaur. Get out of here. Yeah, that's basically what Necromancer is in all games. I think it said Diablo 3 where they actually implemented the pretty cool Necromancer. Sure, different than the one in Diablo 2, that's for sure. But actually the commander type actually used everything in its arsenal, like corpses around you or the resource, Diablo 3 I mean. And actually commanding its minions to attack and not just running around like a chicken. I enjoyed the Necromancer in Diablo 3 a lot. It's actually what I started my YouTube channel with back in December 2019 it was. Doing a let's play of season 19 I think it was, of Diablo 3 with fresh Necromancer. I'm learning the game. But I wasn't doing like streaming back then, I was just doing like let's play videos, I was uploading them, learning the ropes, let's say. And that was the beginning. I have a Necromancer in Grim Dawn and it's the same story, I just run around, putting curses on the mobs and let the minions do all the work. For me it's pretty fun to play, but I know most people just want to hit the mob themselves. But I guess it's pretty fun to watch like a big army of whatever, undead abominations and all that good stuff steamrolling mobs on the screen. The 3 has a great gameplay. You can't really compare it with anything else. Is the truth. Increased damage, movement speed and damage, increased health. What is it with these modifiers? Seriously. Breaker strike chance, I can take that. Health and damage. Endurance, okay. Yeah, sure, you can just do bounties and level up. And leveling up is pretty fast. Nowadays, at least. Not to mention, if you start a season, just get a group going and you'll get carried. You'll get power leveled for free. Ice collapse. So, I suppose this monolith, the Stolen Lance, doesn't have any spires. Makes me a happy camper. So besides Last Epoch, do you play any other games frequently, common hours? I must confess, in the past two months I only played Last Epoch because I'm also streaming it, of course, and I have a lot of time. But yeah, I also used to and will play Grim Dawn again in co-op with a friend. And Diablo 3, I don't know if I played that game too much. And yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to finish Witcher 3, like for the first time in my life after reading the books. But that takes a lot of time, which I now have. Can't really remember when I had 8 hours a day play games last time. High school was pretty busy, university was pretty busy, and then started working. I don't really know. Maybe when I was 5 or something like that. But then he couldn't play what he can play today at first. So yeah, how about you? Which other games are you currently playing? Still want to kill? Where are you? But of course they're patrolling, they don't stand still, waiting for me to kill them. Who would do that? There's some stability to get from here. I know what you mean. And Diablo 2, sure, it's a great game, but how much can you play it? How many Mephisto runs can you do? But there's a guy in Germany, Miami Max is his name, and he started streaming, I think January 2021. And for a long time, of course, he had, like me, you know, a couple of viewers, couple of regulars streaming in German. And Then Diablo 2 Resurrected came out. I think it was in September, right, last year. And then his channel just skyrocketed. Now he has frequently 200, 300 viewers, especially at the season 1 start. So yeah, he was streaming Path of Exile before, which is just an overly saturated game, and he always had like 5 viewers, 6 viewers for a long time, because that's how it is with streaming. And then he switched games finally, and yeah, now he's playing Diablo 2 Resurrected all the time. But I don't know if he ever gets bored, and the guy like streams day in and day out for 8 hours. He's always online. He's always online and streaming Diablo 2 Resurrected. So my god, what a life. I don't know if I could stand it. I mean, seriously. Diablo 2 is great and all, but as you said, common hours, it gets stale at some point or the other. Did a new season start in Diablo 3? I'm not really following that scene. Yeah, because that's what Diablo 2 is. You just kill Mephisto 1000 times. And farm runes at the Countess and all that. Which class are we playing in Diablo 3? Endurance and Endurance. Well, I don't want to stack those. Seriously, what's up with these modifiers? Maybe we should just reset this. Maybe we should just reset this. Yeah, we can go to this reduced corruption. Increased health. Glancing blow. Yeah, I guess we can take these. Just kill the Orobis. I guess I can kill him with 350 corruption. Oh, an arena. I never watched the map template before clicking start, but I just right click the echoes and get teleported there directly. Not select them first. Look at the modifiers. Ah, Witch Doctor. I think the Witch Doctor and the Monk are the only classes I didn't really play past level 20 or something like that. The Monk is really not my style, and the Witch Doctor is just so goddamn ugly. I mean, it's a game about, you know, the Nephilim and like good-looking, you know, powerful-looking heroes and all that. And then I get the Witch Doctor who's like, his hand is shaking, he's like this old man. Ugly as fuck. I mean, seriously, what were we thinking when we added the Witch Doctor in? It was such a disappointment. Because of course they wanted it to pay for the Necromancer. And actually the Necromancer expansion was supposed to add a new act as well. New map templates and all that, but they just threw in the towel. They just gave up, you know. Here's the Necromancer, here's Blade, and it was good. The class is good. The class is in the lore, and it's good for Diablo 3. Even though it's quite different from the Necromancer in Diablo 2. But they didn't add any other content. Just disappointment. Yeah, I know what you mean. But the Necro is really good, so it's really fun. I played it for a while. And yeah, it's worth the $15, I guess, if you're planning on. I mean, I played the Necromancer for like 100 hours, and in my book, if I pay less than $1 for each hour played. And with 100 hours played, that's like significantly less. Then yeah, I've got my money's worth. Entertainment. But whenever you get bored of Last Epoch, when you get back, I'll most likely be here, still farming for the Ravenous Void Glabs, right? Because the temptation is high when a new streamer starts, they play this game or the other, but when they switch, and it just confuses the potential audience or people joining in. So I'd rather be known as the Last Epoch guy for now, and maybe in some years we'll see, because I'm sure Last Epoch will have enough content to keep me busy, and when I get bored I just start a new class. Plenty to choose from. And sure, in my free time, it's kind of limited nowadays. I can play other games as well. Just jumping from one game to the other on the stream, I don't know. That's, I guess, for more experienced streamers who also stream for 8 hours a day or something like that. For the daily stream, which is just an hour and a half, it's not really worth it, really. You can just play Last Epoch for an hour and a half a day. And a bit longer on Saturday evenings. Weekly stream. Right. Let me just see how this works. Enable. Common hours. Is it? I don't think it's enable, I think it's something else. Let me just check the commands here. Moderation panel. I'm gonna show you that. But let's see. Mod tools. Link protection, preferences. I do have auto permit on regulars. Let me check the commands as well. I'm a beginner here. Permit. It's permit. Permit. Common hours. Music. Yeah. Permission works for 2 minutes, so use it wisely. I know you will. Just kidding. Still remembering when the bot deleted your messages for foul language, apparently. I didn't remember what you posted. I didn't see what you posted. Ah, increased spell critical strike chance. Ah, yes, indeed. I just got a drop like this with the increased spell critical strike chance, and it's really cool. But I need to have some godly rolls to actually use it, because I have this one with increased lightning damage. I tried the one with increased spell critical strike chance, but I've added as a secondary affix critical strike multiplier, and that didn't do a lot. So maybe this is a stuff. What am I even saying? I thought it was a 1. I'm just so tired of today's work. I can't even see straight. Just doing this stuff and not a 1. Still looking for a good crystal one with increased lightning damage, preferably. But no such luck. Still different types of drops in this monolith, so even from normal mobs you get different drops based on the monolith you're farming. Oh, right. I guess this is something a term I'm not familiar with. Nah, man, I'm not here to tell you to give Blizzard money. So seriously, stop giving Blizzard your money. I'm not gonna encourage you to do that. Yeah, so it was just a step, so I could destroy it. Actually, If I want to, if I need the shards, I'll destroy it. Because I don't use staves. I don't want to use staves. I want to use ones and offhand. Jesus. Come on. Out of mana. Story of my life. With the one that did drop for me today, it increases my spell critical strike chance to 88%. Now it's 70%. So basically I cannot die anymore because I crit all the time. And with the prism wraps, I get life back and also a lot of work. So I'm basically invincible. But the damage is so slow. The damage is so slow. I could actually switch it for fun because I have it in my stash. Yeah, I tried to trick the captioning software to write mustache. That's why I said it nice, like I have it in my stash. But he understood and he said I have it in my stash. Impressive, impressive. So I think we have the ones here. Yeah, and this is the one that dropped earlier. And you can see this staff only has 269. Okay, damage over time. What the hell? Seriously. Anyway. So, and I crafted it a bit. Critical strike multiplier that I added myself, but I should have added increased lightning damage because the damage with this one is kind of slow. You'll actually see, but I basically don't die anymore. I can't die. Actually, a good time to put it on to fight Orobis and reset this dreadful web full of health and damage mods. So now my spell critical strike is 88%, and I crit all the time. I get ward, I get health. Blood Orbis, okay. Blood Orbis and Wild Orbis are quite alright. Quite alright. I do enough damage, to be honest. Even like this. Just got a lot of health, a lot of ward. Good stuff, good stuff. What's she doing? Yeah, so I guess it's pretty good at a boss, at least. This other one would be funny to die even like this. Sure. Just using all my health potions. I have to kill this blood effigy. Damn. Where's my mana? Oh! Jeez. There's lots of health potions around. Not the best void abilities you could get, but it is what it is. He also has mods on. I see how slow I'm killing him. Actually, sad. Wow. Okay. Kill the effigy. Woo! Get out of here. What kind of damage is blood damage anyway? Is it necrotic? Is it something else? Wow. Come on, guys. Give it up. Give up. I've got you beat. Power of the turtle. Yeah, the damage is too slow. But maybe at bosses it's worth it to switch once. Come on, dude. Go home already. Wow. As long as it doesn't one-shot me, I can still get this back. Ooh. Seriously, what kind of damage is blood damage? It's not poison? Maybe it's not, it's necrotic? No idea. Get out of here. Oh. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, minus the corruption. Good, and we also get some stability and all that good stuff. Actually, let's see how this one is in a normal echo. I think my impression was that the damage difference is too high because this one has 161% increased lightning damage, the one I normally use, and I lose all that. And this doesn't compensate the critical strike chance, even with the multiplier on it, but it does make me almost invincible, which I guess is not very important in this monolith, but in the Lost Ruin it actually is. A bit of a slower day today. I can feel it also in the chat. I guess people are giving up on Last Epoch for the summer, unless they come up with some new content. I can just come and say, hey, chapter 10 is ready, something like that. And everybody will be coming out of the woodwork. Play the game again. I'll probably wait for a new chapter in the campaign to get launched before trying out a new class. I'll just go for the campaign again and the new chapter if they do. Or if multiplayer counts until then, sure. Start an online character, a multiplayer character, and play with you guys. Oh, but I'm having fun, I mean, seriously. I'm not getting paid to do this. Just my free time, my hobby, it's okay. And I wouldn't make the mistake of switching games on a two-week-old stream before actually establishing you know, community of your base. So whatever I would be playing on the off screen, I won't be playing on the stream. Is gonna be Last Epoch all the way. Seriously, there's enough content. Even if I get so bored of farming the Ravenous Void class, I could just start another class. Lots to learn, lots of skill trees to learn. For me, it's good. Because if I would not be having fun, you would know, you would see it on my face. I don't have the most enthusiastic face on the face of the earth, but trust me, this is me happy. Keanu Reeves style. Come on, dude. Come on, die already. I was actually excited about those emotes. But if you cannot see them without installing a plugin in your browser, forget about it. It's too bad. But I don't think there's much to add to the channel functionality wise or layout wise, theme wise. Looks pretty good. Happy with what it is, what we have now. Later on, if I get some other ideas, sure. I'm always open to suggestions, but I think we have pretty much everything for a budding channel just started. So how do you like the Witch Doctor? Do you enjoy it? I must confess, I tried out the Witch Doctor the first time after playing the actual Necromancer. And of course, compared to Necromancer, I don't know, Necromancer is a lot more fun. Doctor is kind of boring in comparison. But maybe I didn't play it enough. I don't know why they don't hide the experience bar once you reach level 100. Because I was level 100. I've gotten all these experience stones and I actually leveled up once. The bar filled out and then started from the beginning. So now I'm theoretically level 101, going on 102. Kind of confusing. We should just hide the experience bar once you reach level 100. Like, I don't know, in World of Warcraft when you reach maximum level. Sure, it's easy to do, but maybe nobody told them about that, or they don't have it on their priority list. Yeah, so actually I started the stream talking with a bit more diction, slower and in a more comprehensive way. So this tool is actually educating me to speak clearly and not just speaking in one continuous phrase without taking any breaths. The closed captioning tool, I mean. At 7 I'll have to go. Actually grab some dinner / supper. But not very sure we can do the boss once more today. Alright, today and tomorrow the Stolen Lance. See if we can get a better blessing from him. If not, Saturday evening is going to be other Gaspar time. Coming back refreshed in full force to continue with our quest for the Ravenous Void. We killed him 93 times already. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up just like that. Maybe if I do 150 tries and he still doesn't drop anything, then yeah, I'll reconsider my life and its priorities. Maybe start another class, but we'll see about that. Still a while to go until 150 Gaspar kills. I would say this month and even the better part of the next month. At the rate I'm going. I was thinking the summer will come and I'll have more time, but not a chance. Actually busy or not. Experience shrine, that's great. I actually needed more experience. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, it's a nice objective for the stream itself. I mean, I would watch a guy, sure, not every time like you do Common Hours, but I would watch a guy who's farming for the rarest item in a game. And maybe check in, pop in once in a while, see how he's doing, if you still got him or not. It's like Laborious Stream, Season 1. The quest for the Ravenous Void Bloods in Last Epoch. I can tell you on the spot I won't give up until at least 150 kills. After at least 150 Elder Gaspar kills, and we're only at 93 now. So I still have like 55% go. Because you know how it is in life, just after you quit, if you would have gone on for another month or so, you would have gained the gloves or gained success or get that raise or get that promotion, whatever else you're looking for. But you just stopped trying, gave up, and you went home. You only had to try for one more month. Exactly. We need to follow our destiny, common hours. Because sometimes you also know, you have to know when to quit. But I'm setting myself a limit for 150 kills, which will still take until mid-July or something, I guess. And if they still don't drop, then I'll really reconsider. Then we'll talk about it then. Do a poll, talk to you guys, see what you think. If I should go on or not with the Elder Gaspar kills. But still, until we get 150, considering we do like one a night on a daily stream. 1.5 maybe, let's say, because you kind of get everything prepared for the next stream. So that's what the daily streams may be 6 Gaspar kills. Let's not put in 5, and then on Saturday another 3. Let's say 10 kills a week. So to get to 150, we would still need, I would say, 6 weeks. So what's 6 weeks from now? End of July. Yeah. Until end of July, we're still going to go for the gloves. I'll just go ahead with another echo. So I said let's just go for another echo. I didn't say how is it going down. I have to mumble less. For sure, a native speaker would understand what I'm saying in English. Oh, it's actually 946 stability. I think my mind was just shut off. My brain was shut off. And I forgot that this isn't Elder Gaspar that needs 900 stability, but it's the other guy that needs only 800. Yeah, we can do him again. Cool. Maybe we get that 75% blessing, or at least 60%ish, something like that. I've actually gotten used to this to this one. It does do significantly less damage, but makes me immortal. Ah, so he's fighting with the lance he stole from Hero. He says, this lance will make me a god. Because he's not the actual god of fire and sun, this is like his lieutenant. Oh no! He's not even putting a dent in me, because I'm just regenerating health like crazy with the prism wraps. Because I crit all the time, and whenever I crit I leech health. Now he does this thing, this phase, where I have to kill all these guys, and we're just wasting time. Come on already. Yeah, that's what he says. That he's a god hunter. I don't believe him. He's just a fancy. A poser. Or maybe I die now. Let me kill these mobs. That'd be funny to die. I don't think I ever died at this boss. It's just all for show. Just dances a lot of abilities. Anyway, my elemental resistance, fire resistance is through the roof, so easy peasy. Yeah, I would say I don't do a lot of damage with this one, so maybe I'll reconsider and switch back. But I don't die either, so it's just a war of nerves. A war of nerves. Come on already, come on. Nothing. Man, you know what? I don't know if it's worth it to do this echo, but I just wanted to change the maps into something more cheerful. We'll try tomorrow as well to get that better blessing, but if we don't, it's okay. It's not a life changer or a deal breaker if you don't have a higher potential drop chance for the glads. A little variation didn't hurt anyway. And I don't think it's about luck, it's about how the game is designed, because if the drop rates are this low for a specific blessing you're hunting for, or a specific item you're fighting for, I don't know what to say. Maybe we'll need to do something about that. Because I mean, an estimate of a total of 100 hours just to get those claps, 100 hours. I can understand 100 Mephisto runs, but if you don't, you can do that in 10 hours, Diablo 3. But that doesn't justify spending 100 hours of your life just for one item. Seriously, even if it's the rarest item in the game or whatever. This whole thing with getting stability is the problem, because you need to get that 800, 900 stability to get to the boss, and this just takes a long time. Can't just rush the boss like in Diablo 2. Because yeah, well, in Diablo 2 that was the end game. Trashing Mephisto on Nightmare. Ah, so we have spires in this echo as well. I was actually wondering where the spires are. There's one. But still, there's quite a difference between 350 corruption that we have on this monolith and 557 corruption. I can actually feel it that it's significantly easier. And I guess with this one, with the critical strike chance, I'm also hard to kill. I'm die hard. Die Hard Part 5. Blue Boris. Oh man. Kill me now. And also the maps are open spaces. You don't have to run along corridors, tight corridors full of mobs. And it's easier to just get away from the spires as well in this map. Well, I just teleport up there. No, I can't. And then I guess with this one I can actually clump up the mobs a bit more. I even forgot that was possible after doing so much last through in 500 plus corruption. One more to go. And after this echo, guys, also end the stream. I think it's a slow evening today. Or yeah, morning in your case, common hours. But I don't think anyone is watching. I have my viewers numbers turned off. But I can feel it when nobody's watching. I get that feeling that the chat is pretty much dead. And I guess people are playing other games now or watching other games. Which is understandable. Yes, enthusiasm for Path of Exile has also died a bit off because it's what we're in Path of Exile. It's 1 month into the league. And of course your numbers drop after the first 2-3 weeks of the league. Yeah, thank you. It's actually I consider myself lucky because you just know it, the first year or the first 6-9 months of a new stream, you just stream to 0 people or to just some one random guy. Each day another person joining in for a couple of minutes. And new streamers don't really get the regulars so early. I'm actually happy that you're here whenever you have the time, common hours, which is at least now every day. and you're keeping the chat alive. You're actually, you know, receptive, and we can have a conversation. Like, I'm not feeling alone until this community will grow a bit. Because yeah, it's like farming for the Ravenous Void Glabs, no? It takes time. Not that I like the word grind necessarily, because I do this for fun. And I'm in no hurry really. Yeah. Takes a bit of time to get things rolling. All good, all good. So we'll try for the blessing tomorrow again, and on Saturday evening on the weekly stream we'll go back to the other Gaspar fight. Common hours, thank you for watching, my friend, because now if I'm turning on the viewer numbers, there's only one. So I won't say guys thank you for watching, but just common hours, thank you for joining in this lovely morning and evening in my case. And all that's left of me to say is bye, Robin. Good evening for me. Have a good day at work, and hope to see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same monolith. Thank you for joining today. See you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye. Take care.